Best to hear. Bless all those who watch my videos. Woo! Gosh, thankfully 2020 is almost over. Yeah, baby. As you can tell, I didn't make very many videos. Pretty much it's refer back to all my previous videos at this point as far as love and prosperity. This was a karma year ruled by Saturn. So, the universe works in mysterious ways. Oh, at least a month ago, I got this message, make a video. I was like, I'm a perfectionist. I have a goal. Universe. Anyways, today I had a video interview, and it went really great. Yeah, power is power. I don't know if anybody watched Games of Thrones. There's a scene when Littlefinger tries to blackmail the queen, and she was the wrong one to blackmail because she's like, her statement there, power is just power. You either give your power away, or you take power, or you assert power. No matter what the circumstances in my life have been, I never go to any kind of an interview with the attitude of desperation or I'm helpless. It's just because you want to have an attitude of gratitude, be grateful you have the opportunity, but the people interviewing you need you too. It's currency is the flow. Money is power, but we can't chase it. We can't, it's like love. Love and money. They're very powerful creative energies. The more money you have, the more opportunities you can create for yourself, the more you can help other people. You have to think outside of you know your current circumstances because hey, I'm not going to say I've never gone into a job interview desperate. When I was young, when I first started going to job interviews, and I really needed a job, I was, you know, you could see the desperation. You could hear it in my voice. You could feel it. And we're working two different planes. On this plane, we're a predatory species. And you don't want to project fear. You don't, because there's pheromones and things that get produced and it gets heard in your voice. And I think on a subconscious level, when people are desperate, it displays weakness. So when you go to any kind of an interview, you want to go in there, I've got this, it's already mine, in your mind. I mean, of course, prepare. I mean, don't just walk in there and say, where's my job with an attitude, but come in there professional. Go through all the questions you can in your mind, but then you have to go, okay, let me have the right person. Let me be shown favor. And I will get this loan. I will get this job. I will get this car. Whatever it is, you will it. Now, this year, like I said, as you can tell, I barely made any videos. I tried to do another reading way back and I got the same answer. that this was just a year of one long planning for next year. I feel, because literally astrology wise, and I live by the stars, and I'm okay with that. It's worked for me. I always suggest everyone really gets two good charts, that you get a really good Western zodiac chart and a really good Eastern zodiac chart. And you do it, you do your rituals, you schedule your interviews. It makes the flow of power easier. Now, once you become an ascended master, from what I can tell, because I have been blessed enough to meet one who literally, I've seen this happen, people. Had people come with $5,000 checks and just drop them on his coffee table. And he had a big coffee table. And people just were throwing money at him. $5,000 checks, 5,000. Now, he told me he came from Russia way back and was literally living off the land. He was literally living self-sufficient, barely, he was eating potatoes out of the ground that he grew. But he had a friend. I said, "What are you doing?" And that's the other thing, finding that network, and never, no matter what's going on, like right now, there's always been this duality. There's always been these two opposing energies, powers, and fear is a horrible energy. Desperation is a horrible energy. And I'm not going to say this year that I haven't felt it myself. But I remind myself I have been through way worse than this. Personally, I have. Now, I know there may be a lot of other people out there that this is like, oh my God, and they're scared and they feel powerless, and but you have to take the next step. You have to get in touch with your power, and whatever makes you feel powerful. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Like during this interview, I had my totem. Now, the person interviewing me couldn't see this, but I had my totem right here. The frog is one of my main totems, because it was the totem of my clan once upon a time, and still is. I'm at this point, so far, I'm the last of the frog clan. Anyways, this makes me feel powerful. The frog has the power of the voice. The frog has the power to overcome death. So get in touch with your totem. Get in touch with what makes you feel powerful. And bring that energy to it. And be positive. No matter what, stay positive. It's hard. It's not easy. But one thing, I was so lucky that I got to spend the last month with my dad before he passed away, and he said something very powerful to me. Until you're dead, it's not over. Never stop fighting for your dreams. I don't have the COVID. I was just talking for a while before I did this video. And like I said, the universe has a way of like I said a month ago, the universe said, it's time to make a video. The doors are opening up. But I don't like to waste people's time. Time is so precious. And I was like, well, what's there to say? So I finally got the message today. December 31st, and I'm sure maybe I said this on my last video months ago. Literally, the planets are already starting to realign. Energies are finally, Mars is in retrograde. So I am going to thank you for your time. And remember, you are a force to be reckoned with. Many blessings, Vesta.